Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. And today's video we're going to talk about Christmas. Christmas is a handful of days away now and I haven't mentioned it yet. So I thought I would do a video dedicated to Christmas. Now Christmas for me is not the best time of year. I am not a Christmassy person. My whole family loves Christmas. Like my mum, my sisters, everybody lives for Christmas. Like my house outside my bedroom, as you can see if you fairy lights out there, is like Santa's grotto. I am not a Christmassy person. I've never really been a Christmassy person. And ever since I got mentally ill, that has just become even worse. Christmas is a very hard time for me mentally. And I know it's a hard time for a lot of other people as well, because Christmas is meant to be celebrated and it's this thing where everybody's supposed to be happy and have a jolly time, give out presents and just be with family, and just generally Christmas means happiness and having a good time. And when you have a mental illness, you don't get to set a timetable for when you get happy days or when you plan for your bad days to happen or plan for what mood you're going to be in. You don't get that. You might be lucky and on Christmas you might get about an hour's worth of happiness, and that's that slot for Christmas done. That's your happy slot done, and you have to celebrate the rest of Christmas in this bad mood. Or you might just be really lucky and have a happy day, but more often times than not it's very, very stressful, and pretending and putting on a mask and just squashing down every feeling is very, very hard to do. Because you become surrounded by family on Christmas time, it's hard because everybody's together and everybody annoys each other to a certain aspect. People have different quirks that get on other people's nerves, and when a lot of family is shoved into one room all together where everybody's talking and talking about their life and just being generally squished together, people are bound to get on other people's nerves. And when you're pretending to be happy, it's also a lot harder to pretend to not be annoyed by certain things as well. Christmas is extremely tiring because you have to wear this mask of I'm having a fantastic time, I'm enjoying everything, I'm loving listening to the Christmas songs, I'm loving having everybody around, I'm loving being questioned, I love everything about this day and I'm having the time of my life. When in reality, a lot of time is you want to crawl in a hole and just hide away until the day is over. But it is important for you and for your family that you take part in Christmas. But it's also important for you mentally that you give yourself time out from the craziness and time out from wearing that mask of putting up an act and acting everything okay. So throughout the day, find little breaks where you can just go be yourself, even if it's just for 10 minutes, to just take off the mask, take a deep breath and just relax, where you can be yourself, no one else is around you, you don't have to pretend that you're enjoying and having the best time of your life. Just let it out and, have a cry if you want to, read something, listen to some music, just get out of your headspace, get out of the environment and just be yourself for 10 minutes every so often, and give yourself a break from having to pretend that your mental health let you have the day off. It is hard when you have to act happy and everything is great and that you're having fun, when in reality you're just really tired, you're depressed, you're sad, and you don't know why you can't be happy when everyone else is happy. And the more you get frustrated at the fact that you're finding it hard to be happy and pretend, it's just a giant vicious circle. So you have to let yourself have 10 minutes every so often to just take down that barricade and be like, okay, I'm doing it, I'm getting through the day, but I also have to keep myself mentally stable throughout the day and be present. Just because you don't have to be overly involved in everything, you don't have to be the star talker or take part in everything, but just be present. Be physically present in the room. You can switch off your mind and think of other things if you want. I don't know, pretend you're somewhere else, but be physically present so that your other family notice that you're there and that you're trying and you're taking part and you're giving Christmas a go. I always find Christmas a hard one because it's all about pretending and expectations, and it's just a very hard time, I think, where you are put under a lot of stress and you get to also interact and see what everyone else around you is doing, and it can just make you feel really quite self-conscious about your life and about your feelings, and it brings up a lot of negativity, and it makes you feel quite worthless. So for anybody who is struggling with the idea of being around Christmas or going through Christmas, the group will be open. It's open all the time, and I will be there if anybody wants to chat. I will be posting a little video on Christmas Day, but other than that, I am here. The group is here if anybody needs to talk. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you on Christmas. Bye guys.